Hell yeah. Oh, welcome to Hellfire 1988, an Oregon story. My name is Ussur. This is made by indie dev Mama Makes Games. My wife found her while browsing around Instagram, and she was mentioning she had a game coming out very recently, and so I decided to check it out. I'll put a link in the description to her Instagram. You can go check it out. Oh, I'm digging this music. I don't want to start the game. I just want to sit here and listen to the music. Anyway, here we go. Which do I do? Puzzles? I don't know. We'll just click on this one for now, and I'm digging the music, really. Hey kids, what are you doing to the bullet board? Click the mouse or press the spacebar to continue. It's the principal, run! Crap, it's a dead end. Stop looking at the clock, your time's done when I say it is. I'm going to ask one more time, which one of you little sneaks vandalized the bulletin board? Wasn't me! Oh, this is me. Wasn't any of us. Wait, this is detention. I thought this was the Young Republicans Club. You punished us without any evidence. It's totally unfair. Let's go with that one. I don't need evidence. I know who you are and who you came from. You're trash and you'll never amount to anything. Wow, what a dick. That was really inspirational. Thanks for the pep talk. You know why you crack jokes, Jennifer? Because you have nothing important to say. You're a waste of space, just like your dad was. Whoa! Wow! Let's see. That's not why I make jokes, Mr. Wilson. You know what? I don't have time for this crap. You've wasted enough of my Saturday. All of you, get out. Oh, wow. Hey, I got us out of detention. Awesome. Now it has the option to undo my last choice. What if I don't want to undo it? It's not typically the style of game I play. It's more of a visual novel and a point and click. But hey, let's give it a shot here. Oh, God, Wilson's such a douchebag. I'm sorry he was out for blood. Yeah, that's weird. You can't help it. I have it on good authority. He's an actual vampire. My God, it's true. Like, I've never seen him snacking on a garlic bulb, not even once. Really makes his bad breath even more impressive. Yeah, but when you're 18, and instead of Principal Wilson, it's some yuppie boss, always gonna be the same shit. Maybe. Fuck that, man. I'm gonna grow and sell and never have a fucking boss. You guys should help. Dude, half the time you're too stoned to remember your name, but you're gonna run a business? Yeah. Can't be that hard. Everyone thinks that making money is about brains, but it's really about connections. Once weed is legal, my family's Goldilocks strain is gonna open up all kinds of doors. Well, you've already got your own special strain. All I know is that no one ever got in trouble for growing weed, right? Anyway, are you two going to the party tonight at Stephanie Roberts' house? Can you get high on near beer and candy cigarettes? Okay, we're going with the jokes. Yes, we are cracking all the jokes. The party's gonna be great. I'm gonna bring an ounce and everything's gonna be real mellow. Y'all gotta come. I think it would be criminally irresponsible to let you smoke all of that yourself. I'll be there. Sorry, but my family and I are driving to Hillsboro tonight. Won't be back until tomorrow morning. I'll be wishing you luck, Rye. Thanks, Angela. Hey, are you guys ready for the Battle of Bands on Halloween? No! Oh yes, I can't wait. Yeah, sure. I'm ready. I'm super stoked too. Okay. Awesome, I've got to get home and get ready for my trip, but I'll see you guys at school on Monday. It's gonna be a Halloween to remember. I gotta go to see at Stephanie's party, Jen. Yeah, I'll see you there if I survive whatever weird church thing my mom is bringing me to tonight. Later, Angela. Hi, Jennifer. How was detention? Hello, man. It was amazing. There was pizza and soda and a petting zoo, too. Yeah, right. I mean, you're kidding, right? Well, let's just say they must have run out of pizza before I got there. I love some pizza. Can we order some? Welcome to Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, where they order pizza each day. How about frozen burritos instead? Yours would be perfect, thanks. Okay. It looks delicious. Well, I mean, I nuked it. That's all I did. How did Mom seem this morning? Yes. I don't know, seemed a little upset. Mad that I had detention? Yeah, she's crying in the bathroom a long time. She tried to hide it, but I could tell. I think it's because of what the doctor said last week. That sounds really bad. Don't worry, everything will work out. Reassure him here a little bit. Think she misses Dad? Well, yeah. Of course. I don't really remember him that well. What was he like? Okay. Really sweet to Mom and always brought us home little gifts after work. He was always joking no matter what happened to try to make it funny. Yeah. I think he's in heaven. Let's reassure the kid. He's probably there right now watching over us. Sometimes I worry about what it's going to be like, you know, when I... let's reassure the kid. He seems pretty down. You don't need to worry about that. It won't be for a long, long, long time. I think Dad was scared when he, you know... He always used to say there wasn't much point in being scared of what we can't change. Scared. I don't want to disappear. Wow, this got heavy in a hurry. Want to know a secret? Come on. Yeah, what is it? Okay, wow. If I told you there's a buried treasure right here in town and I'm going to dig it up. The old Arcadia farm, if we really needed money, he said to dig it up. Okay. You serious? Does Mom know? He has no idea. When I heard what the doctor said last week, I knew it was time. Everything's going to be okay. Listen, that's Mom's car. Yeah. Don't say anything about this or your GoBots will go be garbage, okay? Well, this doesn't seem like the time for humor. Not a word about it. Okay, it's a surprise. My lips are sealed, thanks. I'll always have your back, don't worry. How are you feeling, Jesse? Fine, I'm feeling better. Good, thanks for making dinner. Jen, I'm starving. Hey, you guys need to finish up because Joey will be here in a few minutes, okay? Who's Joey? Sure, how was work? I don't want to press her on that because, well, I don't know what's going on. Scott said that if I'm willing to work more weekends and holidays, I might get a spot as a teller during the week. Okay. Do you think they'll give you a raise? Well, you never know. They just might. Anyway, why don't you go change? I don't think Pastor Cook's going to like that t-shirt. Why, what's my t-shirt say? My favorite t-shirt, Mom, Mean Streak is fucking rad. Didn't Jesus say something about not judging by appearances? Yeah, I'm bringing back the humor. Okay. Now you're going to quote the Bible to me? Fine, you can keep the shirt. Hey, Joey's pulling up. Be nice, guys. Before Mr. Wright comes in, I want to ask you about something. Can I go over to Steffi Roberts' house tonight? Let's not joke right now. If we want to go, we gotta play it cool. Is it alright if I go with Ryan to Stephanie Roberts' house? Thought you guys haven't been friends since grade school. Okay, you can go on one condition. You have to be good at church tonight. Deal? Oh, that's asking a lot. I won't embarrass you any more than usual, thanks. That thing with the nativity scene, animals, and so 1987. Alright. Alright, now remember, friends, this is not just a collection for your church, this is a collection to do the work of God right here in America. And I tell you, our country desperately needs your help to turn back the tide of Satan that has afflicted this great nation of ours. Oh boy. Remember when we had the power team here? There's nothing more manly than strengthening your church. And women, you know it is your God-given duty to support your man, but you are also called to support your church with praise, prayer, and your pocketbooks. You might love your car, you might love your house, but I ask you, friends, do you love the Lord? Show him with your generosity. Wow. Now, friends, I have a very special and disturbing revelation to share with you tonight. Earlier this week, Geraldo Rivera broadcast a monumental expose of the vast satanic cult that is trying to take over our country. According to the experts, there are millions of these Satanists actively practicing their filthy rituals throughout America. Rituals that require a constant stream of young people that become both the victims and perpetrators of their disgusting crimes. Laying it on heavy, preach. How do these devil worshippers get these children to submit to their will? Look and listen, friends, to what your children are watching every day. Heavy metal, MTV, and even popular TV shows are all filled with mind control techniques and subliminal provocations towards sexual deviancy, drug use, and hatred of godly authority. So this is like a conspiratorial church. Okay. But friends, these are not the most terrifying revelations I have for you tonight. No sir, they all pale in comparison to what I will share with you momentarily. For now, steel your hearts with prayer and your love for Jesus, for what you are about to see will most assuredly shock you. I feel kind of persecuted by everybody because I'm not a bad guy. My intentions are not to harm anyone. In fact, it's directly the opposite. When people come to my concerts, I want them to have good fun evening out, you know? It seems to me that a lot of people judge the book by the cover more, so they write about things about me where they don't even know what they're talking about, you know? Or Ozzy. Lots of people out there, lots of people here in our studio audience who have a very different point of view. We'll get to them coming up next to look into the dark soul of Satanism. Stay with us. Oh boy. We'll pause the video right now because I want to point out how the most evil and corrupt of those devil worshippers are also the most ready to play victim. These lying hypocrites commit crimes of tremendous evil but then point the finger at the godly. For these soldiers of Satan, we must stand with Jesus and say, just as he did on the Mount of Temptation, "Go thee hence, Satan." I will tell you good people of Bend my terrible news before we resume the tape. Listen closely, friends, for this is truly fearsome. Satanic cult, which Geraldo has now shown to be throughout our country, has infected this precious town of ours. Is that right? Oh boy. Oh, that's right. Right here in Bend, there's a cabal of devil-worshipping cultists who are trying to lure your sons and daughters into their fiendish diabolism. None of us are safe. They may be anywhere. They walk among us, neighbors, co-workers, churchgoers, even our children's playmate, lying in wait like snakes in the grass to leap up and strike us with their sinful venom. We're in a cult! Friends, most of these Satanists are lost forever to the devil, and we must not cast pearls before swine, but it is my most heartfelt wish that some of the young people who have been pulled in the cult's web of evil may still be saved with the help of the Lord. Pray with me, faithful, that we can pull them back from the ledge of their evil ways, deprogram the cult's brainwashing, and bring them back to God. It's with a heavy heart that I must tell you my ultimate revelation. After months of careful investigation and plentiful corroboration, I have confirmed what I have long suspected. We have within our church one of these lost souls who has strayed into the clutches of the devil. The only real question now is, can she be saved? Uh-oh. Pray with me, friends, pray with me, for I ask our Heavenly Father, the Lord Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit to come now and drive out the demons that have possessed the wayward girl. Jesus, please save this corrupted child from her own wickedness. All she must do is renounce her evil ways and accept your love, but will she? Oh, gonna call us out right on the spot, yep. Jennifer Kraft, do you admit that you are a soldier of Satan who has corrupted the children of our community and secretly plotted against all that is godly? What are you talking about? I'm not a Satanist. Sorry, Pastor Cook, but you're mistaken. Jennifer is a Christian and good girl. She's been going through some things since Eddie died, but she's never done anything evil, and she's certainly not a devil worshiper. Way to go, Mom. Oh, Mary, Mary, Mary. She really has you fooled, doesn't she? She doesn't have me fooled. She's my daughter, and I know what she's up to. She's not a Satanist, period. Oh yes, just like your husband knew what you were up to, right? David! But it's true, isn't it? That they have committed adultery and blood is in their hands. Friends, this is exactly why I've implored you to live godly lives, lest your children fall prey to Satan like this single mother. I'm a widow, David, not a divorcee. Come on, let's get out of here. This guy's a clown. See, they scurry away like roaches when their evil meets the light of the Lord. But we know, don't we? The greatest blame is on Jennifer and her shameful dalliance with the devil. Have you nothing to say for yourself, girl? I'm not sure what to say in this one. Number 3's looking good to me. You're fake, you pretend to be a Christian, but you're everything Jesus warned about. But that would just kind of make it go wrong. That would place the blame on her. I'm gonna go with number 1. I pray to God every day. I pray that my dad was still alive, my brother wasn't sick, and my mom had a great job. I even pray for you sometimes. Let's go, Jennifer, now. Joey, would you mind if we just call it a night? I'm sorry. I know you're excited about having dumplings. Of course, don't worry about it. Can't believe he did that. What was his problem? Just stop, okay? I don't want to hear any more about it tonight. I just want to go home and go to bed. So, was she committing adultery? Going to bed, everybody. Sleep well. Good night, honey. I love you. Sleep well. Sleep well, Jesse. I'm sorry about tonight. Yeah, not really my fault, but I'm going to bed too. No, Pastor Cook was wrong, right? I've never done anything like on that tape. You know what? I'm done, okay? I'm done. You want to act like no one else matters and you can do whatever you want at school, at church, wherever? Well, guess what? Your choices affect all of us. You want to be treated like a grown-up? Start acting like one and take some responsibility. Why are you angry at me? Pastor Cook was an asshole. Even Joey called him a jerk. I don't want to hear any more excuses. You know, I'm barely holding things together and all you're doing is making it harder. Do you know I got 2 separate calls about you today, so you want to pretend you're an adult? Fine. Go out, party, be a loser. Don't expect me to tell you that it makes me happy, because right now you're making me miserable. I'm not sure which one to put. Like, I could totally blow this situation up and make it worse. I could do the... yeah. I'm gonna go with this one. Let's not make this a terrible situation, or worse. I'm not trying to make you unhappy, I'm sorry. And stop thinking only about yourself. I really can't take any more of this. I mean... don't only think about myself. I'm not trying to make life hard for you, I promise. Yeah! Show me. Start taking being a part of this family more seriously. I can't do all of this on my own. I need your help. Right now, I really need some sleep. I've been up since 6. Good night. Hey, is this Jennifer's home? Yeah? No habla inglés. No habla inglés. Just kidding. Hi. It's Kelly. Have you seen Ryan? No, I actually haven't, because I was going to bed. I think he's over there, but... That's Stephanie Roberts' house, and I was supposed to be here like 2 hours ago, but no one has seen him. I have to tell him something really important. Do you have his phone number? doesn't have a phone. It's kind of an emergency. Are you coming to the party? He needs to know about this, like, as soon as possible. Are you serious? Is something the matter? Sorry, I can't tell you over the phone. I just know you're his friend and you want to help him. Can you come now? The sooner the better. I don't know. Pretty sure I'm grounded. I'm serious. This whole family could be in big trouble. Just come over and I'll tell you so you can give him a heads up. You don't have to stay. Alright, I'll be right there. Better not go poorly. Hi Jennifer, how's it going? Oh look, it's Devil Girl herself. Mark? Hey Stephanie, have you seen Kelly? Yeah, I think I saw her in the back. Hey, do you want a can of Brimo? No, I've got to get going. Just wanted to say I'm really sorry about my dad at church today. He's a total asshole, and I just want you to know that I know you don't. Yeah, why didn't you say anything? Huh? Don't worry about it. Could you please let me make it up to you, and maybe tomorrow I could buy you lunch. How about the Deschutes Brewery? We're minors? First your dad humiliates my mom, and then you stand me up at a bar, get stuffed. No, we can't go there, we're minors. Okay, I know the owners, they're really chill. Just meet me at the school at noon and we'll have it together. It'll be my treat, okay? Sounds sketchy, I think I'll pass. Really sorry that my dad is such a freak. I feel really badly about it. I just want to make it up for you. Just think about it, okay? Be outside the school tomorrow at noon. Hope you'll show up. Don't hold your breath, Chris. I've got to go. Wow. The town Satanist had made it to the party. Strange as it's a boring one. Okay. Very funny. Have you seen Kelly? Yeah, she's looking for you. It's weird, though. She said you'd have horns. Okay, thanks. Do you know where she is now? She went with her grody old boyfriend to get some smokes. She should be back in a minute. Want to sit down and drown your sorrows? Not really. Are you saying there's something weird about a 30-something going out with a 16-year-old? Don't be so judgmental, Tipper. It's totally disgusting, all those old creeps hanging out with teenagers, buying them beer, trying to get in their pants. How much of a pathetic loser do you have to be to need to go out with someone half your age? The other grown men, cops, teachers, dads, are just all like, whoa, nice job, dude. Gross. Wow. Yeah, there's always someone like that at these parties. I'd almost rather they were a narc. So sick of old people, they act like they have all the answers, but look at the world right now. Nuclear apocalypse, toxic waste, corporate slavery. Who's really doing Satan's will? If there was a god, she'd damn them all to hell. I can read. Okay. Let's not go with the route of final solution. They make me really angry sometimes too. I know there are some good ones, but not as many as there should be. Here's Kelly's cousin Julie. Looks like they're back from M&W. Thanks, I'll go talk to her. It's nice talking to you. Jennifer, I think Kelly wants to talk with you. I know, it's the whole reason I came here. You know where she is. Oh yeah, I'll show you. Hey, what do you think about Nikki? I like her. She's different from most Bendites. Yeah, she's a trip. It's like she reminds me the world is so much bigger than here. I want to see it someday. Okay, but Kelly said she needed to talk with me. Stop running me around! Sorry, I admit it. I'm a little baked. Anyway, Kelly's over here. Made it. Tell her, Wayne. You tell her, Kitty. Kelly, I've got to make a phone call. Right now? Who are you calling? Jesus, Kelly, don't be so clingy. I need to call my Connect. Something is off with this stuff. Not clingy, you cheated on me. You're a philanthropist. I think you mean philanderer. You're so dumb, Kelly. I didn't cheat on you. I was getting a massage. Yeah, right. I'm not stupid. Can't even read, bitch. I'm dyslexic. Oh my god. I'm retarded. Kelly's so dumb that... Wow. No, he's not dumb. She knows more about animals than anyone. Whatever. I gotta make that call. Why are you going out with him? Wow, you need to get away from that guy. He's not a bad guy. He's just been feeling real good. Did it say hasn't been feeling real good? I need to read a little bit better. Wayne's mean to you. He's like way too old to be with you. Yeah. You're just jealous because I have somebody that loves me and you don't get nobody. You don't got nobody. No. Not true. I have Frito and he loves me more than anything. Bearded dragons don't count. Okay. What'd you need to tell me about Ryan? Okay? So it's actually a real big deal. Wayne heard from this dude that there's like a huge drug bust coming. It's going to be at some giant pot farm out in the boonies that's run by two hippies that sell pottery. Sound familiar? How trustworthy is this tip from Wayne? Who did he hear it from? I'll tell Wayne I told you, but he heard it from his dealer. I guess he knows someone at the police department who tipped him off. Wayne doesn't even smoke pot. Why would his dealer know about this? I don't know. There's like something big happening. Something, I don't know what it is, but the dealer was like stoked because I guess weed's going to be a lot harder to find, so more people will be buying the bad stuff. Yeah, I guess. Hey, did you tell her? Yeah, she knows. She just needs to warn Ryan. Didn't you just say don't say anything about it to him? Kelly, I'm sorry I blew up on you. I'm feeling really not right. I want you to know I love you, little honey. Ooh. Isn't he sweet? It's weird. You two ready to go to Crane Prairie? This party blows. Jennifer, I have an idea. Why don't you come with us and we'll swing by Ryan's before we go to the reservoir? I don't know, that's pretty out of the way. Come on, Wayne, please. Fine, but I want to leave now. I've got to go to Wagner's early tomorrow morning. Yo, you all need to leave like now. Why, what's up? Neighbor must have called the cops. They're at the front door right now. Shit, where do we go? Go out the side. Just be quiet. Hurry. You coming with us? Wayne can take you to Ryan's. I don't trust him. I need to get back home. Thanks anyway. I'll try to go to Ryan's in the morning. Hopefully I won't be too late. Yeah, we're already in deep shit for going to this party. Oh! Yep. Already in deep shit. Where have you been? Do I lie? Or do I tell the truth? I went to the party I told you about. I didn't do anything wrong. Why are you so angry? Placing you under arrest for arson in the first degree for burning down the Kingdom Hill Church? Oh! Why did you do this? Chief Armstrong, what am I supposed to do? What do I do? She's going to jail. Arson's a very serious crime. You'll need to get a lawyer and have him call the courts. Lawyer? What do you mean, serious? She's just a kid. Well, chances are she'll be transferred to adult court. She's looking at 20 years, maybe more depending on what charges are added. We've got to go, Mary. Step aside. Come on, Mom. It'll be okay. What the fuck? How will it be okay? How will it ever be okay? Why, Jennifer? Why? Don't worry. I didn't do anything. It's enough chit-chat. I don't want to hear another word out of either of you, or you'll be charged with disturbing the peace. Let's go. It's a long drive to the jail. Wow, throwing that badge around, aren't we? What the fuck is this Indian doing trying to flag me down? God damn it. Okay, listen, Jennifer. You stay right there and don't move a muscle. I've got to get this drunk Indian's piece of shit truck out of the road. I'll be right back. Hey, kid, Jenny, can you hear me? Harold Dirty Lee? Is there someone there? Okay, I'm gonna jimmy the door. When I do, slide out as quiet as you can, then follow me to my bike. There. Got it. Okay, let's go. Wait, who are you? I don't know you. Don't remember me? I'm Dirty, your dad's friend. Remember now? Look, we don't have time for this. You have to come with me. Alright. This cop has something out for me. Get me out of here. I'm kind of on the run from the police now, though, so that's kind of a bad thing, but he had something out for me. He was not going to try me as a child. I mean, he didn't... Yeah. Did it. Nice job, Dirty. Bobby Patch Smith. Couldn't have done it without the help from your aunt in her car. Man, that stupid cop didn't have a clue that it was a distraction. Dennis has always been as dumb as a rock. How you feeling, Jenny? You alright? How do you know my name? Do I know you? Who are you guys? What do you plan to do with me? Let's go with that one. I'm Patch, and you met Dirty. We're friends of your dad. I know it's been a while since you've seen us, and well, that's not because we didn't want to come by. Because your ma told us she didn't want us around no more. Just so you know, that's not because of anything we did. She just wanted to leave a certain part of Eddie's history in the past. Maybe it was too painful. Thought we had been a bad influence on your dad. See, that wasn't the case. In these last couple weeks, well, we've gotten a whole lot of new information and knew we'd need to be looking out for you. Huh. I know this is probably confusing and you normally want to check us all out and everything, but we don't have a lot of time. I need to go warn some folks some bad shit's going down, but first we need to ask you something real quick like. About your dad. A few days before he died, he told me that David Cook was coming after him. Dad said that he had some dirt on David that he figured would be enough for protection, but I guess it wasn't. Somebody took him out, Jenny. Somebody connected to David. Shit! What? Saying that my dad's death wasn't accidental? Pastor Cook had my dad killed? It looks that way to us. Eddie's death is not the only thing that pastor is guilty of. Been running a drug operation on the side for years, selling chemicals to crank labs all around Oregon, and now he's got some kind of new grand plan and is setting to turn this whole state into meth central. Holy fuck. That's why he's pinned burning down his church on you, even though he was the one behind it. And that crooked cop's in on it with him, you see? You were set up. Well, I already knew I was set up. Why would Cook burn down his own church? Obviously to cover up the evidence of the meth. I think he's doing it for insurance money. We know he's about to expand his chemical operations into the big leagues, so I figured he needs some real cash. Okay, well that could do it too. Word is that when his old church burned down 4 years ago, he was running the same scam then. Difference is he didn't try and pin it on nobody. I know it's hard to believe, but we talked to 2 fully patched guys who heard David admit it himself. Well, besides setting you up, we didn't know about that. Been tailing him for the past week trying to get something we can take him down with, but he's careful as a fox. We knew he was up to something, but I'll be damned if I knew he was going to bring you into it. Setting you up is going to be his undoing. When Dirty called and told me that what was going on, I remembered something Eddie said to me 4 years ago. Damn near shit myself when he told me. I was like, why the hell didn't you say this before? It just seems so unimportant. Besides, you know how Eddie was always joking. Well, that was a hell of a build-up, but when's the punchline? You see, Jenny, Eddie told me that he also told you about the dirt he had on David, so if you tell us what it is, then we can stop him for good. That's what's buried. Can't do much with the local police, but if we can show that David's up to no good, we can pull in other cops who will investigate the fire and you'll clear your name. So see, you're a godsend. Just please, whenever you're ready, go ahead. Okay. Can't think of anything, I'm sorry. I really don't think my dad told me anything about Pastor Cook. I don't think he even mentioned him once. What? Are you kidding? You mean, oh fucking hell, I should have known it. Getting my hopes up over nothing. Think he was kidding, Dirty? Just joshing around? Who the fuck knows, but obviously this little girl can't help us. She's already in a bunch of trouble herself. Jesus, just from bad to worst. Tell you what we should do. After I warn the hippies, I'll take the fall for burning the church. That's the least I can do for Eddie and Mary. Good idea, but it needs to be me, not you. I've got history with David, the motive of all of it. Even with Armstrong in on their fix, I bet they couldn't resist putting me away for it. Besides, it was my life Eddie saved, not yours. Damn well could have been mine, Patch. Besides, you're a con. They ain't got a felony on me yet. I go on, do my time, it's done. If they get their paws on you, you'll spend the rest of your life at OSP. Best let me take the fall. Not agreeing, Dirty. Are you sure you don't remember anything your dad told you about the pastor? Would have been around the time he passed away. No, he didn't even go with us to church. How did you all know my dad? We were all in the same deployment in Nam. 1970 No Volunteer Fun Brigade. Good name, except it wasn't fun at all. Couldn't wait to get back, especially Eddie, especially once Mary sent a picture of you freshly born. You, your mom, Jesse, that's all life was about to him. Yeah, he sure loved you all. You know, to be honest, I didn't take to his humor right away. Thought he was always cracking a joke at the wrong time, but then he up and saved my life. Pulled me out of that fire and smoke and gave me the biggest shit-eating grin I ever saw, and then he just said, "You owe me a pound cake." Jesus, I love that guy. Dad was a good man, Jenny, and your mom's even better. We gotta make things right for you and your family. Listen, I gotta go warn the Allens. Why don't you sleep some, Jenny, and see if you remember anything in the morning. I've already remembered it, come on. An old lazy boy in there that you can make into a bed. I'll fix you a can of Dinty Moore, and you can catch some Z's. Everything will look little better in the morning. Alright, I'm gonna ride. Take it easy, Dirty. See you, brother. I'll be back soon. Tina, what is it? What's wrong? Bobby, we had to arrest Harry this morning. We'd set up a sting at the Allen house when he rode right up and told them that what was going on during the buy. There was no choice but to bust him along with the Allens. Come on, Tina, really? Dirty? What were you doing out there anyway, ruining a bunch of hippies' lives? Told you, there's pressure from above. Been wasting your time with hearsay about David Cook for 2 weeks, but haven't given me anything I can bring him in on. Hell, I don't even have enough to question him. They were there and heard it straight. David and Triple Neck are going to be making more crystal meth in this county than in all of California. Guess what, Bobby? Motorcycle gang members aren't exactly known for their reliable testimony. Especially if you won't even tell me who they are. I explained it already. There's a civil war in the club right now. Triple Neck is trying to get them over to selling crank, and Dirty's trying to keep the tweakers out. It's not going too well for Harry, is it? Besides, how do you know he isn't in on it? Because I watched the man bury his old lady after she got into that stuff. All we're asking you to do is stop harassing a bunch of patchouli wearers long enough to bust the real criminals. Damn it, Patch, don't you get it? There's someone upstairs pushing the pot growers out of this area. If I can't convince my boss there's anything to arrest here other than small-time hippies, that's what we're going to do. It's not my fault. Not your fault. The Allens have 5 kids, Tina. Whose fault is it when they get sent to foster homes, split up from each other, their whole lives a mess? I don't know, Bobby. Their parents, maybe? The pasty-ass government that's still scared of loco weed? Or maybe it's yours. You told me you'd have something on Cook by now. Well, do you have anything at all? I think so, but I just need a little more time. That's the one thing I can assure you that you haven't got. And while you're sitting here twiddling your thumbs, Harry's in jail. Do you know what David Cook's doing? Whole fucking town has come out in a big fundraiser so he can rebuild his church. Like he didn't burn the damn thing down himself. Oh, you think I didn't know that? You know what? I can't do a goddamn thing unless I have some evidence. Okay. Jesus, Tina, what am I supposed to do? Even you can't get a warrant to investigate his company. No shit, Sherlock. Why do you think I'm here? Look, I can keep them from closing things on the Allens and Harry today, maybe tomorrow if I'm lucky, but if I don't have any proof by then, it's over. They're pulling my whole division out this week. Not even Nancy Reagan wants to waste any more time ruining these Hicks' lives. You're saying what I think you're saying. God damn it, Patch, I didn't come see a convict for his cooking. If I can guarantee a trafficking conviction of David Cook to my boss, I promise you will get him to drop the charges against Harry and the hippies. And Jennifer Kraft. Yes, sir, something tells me that a drug lord is going to be a lot more likely to be convicted of arson fraud. Do we understand each other? We all know there are secrets over at the animal supply plant. If you really are telling the truth about Cook, get me proof. I don't care where it's from or how you get it, as long as it will stick. Wilco, you know, Tina, you could come by for dinner some night. We'll see. If I don't have evidence, they're sending me back to San Francisco. Understood. I'm on it. Good luck, Bobby. Jenny, did you hear all that? Of course. You meant the Allen farm, right? The pottery hippies? That's my friend's family. Sorry, Jenny. Yeah, those are the folks. Dirty had hoped to introduce the whole West Coast to their Goldilocks strain, but now he's just sitting in jail. Dollars to donuts, the cops will be here looking for me, you, anyone they think is a threat to David. Got to go over to the Cook Animal Supply Plant and see if I can find something that'll show what David's up to. It's where he moves the chemicals, but he's very careful. I've got to sneak in and hope I can find something real juicy, and then I can get it to Tina. If I can do that, Jenny, then everyone will be okay. Got a choice to make. You can come with me to the animal supply plant, and we'll see how this plays out, or I can drop you off in town where you can turn yourself in. Turn yourself in, things should be okay for you. If I can get the evidence we need, I'll be able to cut a deal with Tina and get you out. If I can't, say I burned the church down and made you take the blame for it. You understand? You don't need to get further wrapped up in this mess if you don't want to. Going with you to the plant, I want to help you. Can't find evidence, then Ryan's whole family goes to jail. Besides, there's no guarantee that anyone will believe that it was you who burned the church and not me. Very true. Very true. Who's going to believe her? Alright, Jenny. Let's go. Let's go! Not sure how long this game is. I'm just going to keep playing it. Looks like there are a couple of trucks in the parking lot. Rent-a-cops. Hard to know if there's one at the entry or if it's just a telecom, but see how there's a gap in the bottom of that fence? I think I can slide under it. Okay, Jenny, wish me luck. If I'm not back... Fucking Christ, that's Chief Armstrong's cruiser and he's heading this way. Find some excuse to haul me into jail, I'm sure of it. Listen, I don't have any other options or I wouldn't ask you to do this. If you can get on that side and wait in those bushes after he takes me away, you can get into the factory and see if you can find evidence. Here, this is Tina's card and my keys. Find the evidence and go into town and call her. Good luck. Holy shit, I just knew I was going to have to do this. I just knew it. Good luck, Patch. Yeah. Welcome to Bend. He's driving off in an El Camino. Is that why they call him Patch? Because his El Camino is just a patchwork of colors? I hope so. This is DA in charge. Tina Lopez of DEA. I'm out of the office currently, but will return your call as soon as I can. Please leave your name, number, and extension at the beep. Bueno. Hi, it's Jennifer. Good morning. Is Angela available? Jennifer? Yes. Hi, Mrs. Garcia. Is Angela around? See, here she is. What's up, Fly Girl? Huh. You haven't heard? Oh my god, there's so much I need to tell you. Shit, Jennifer, what are you going to do? You need to find out what's on those computer disks. They probably have all the evidence you need to clear your name and save Ryan. Oh, I bet you if I did the puzzles, I would have gone through that and seen what there was to pick up. Yeah, but where am I going to find a computer? I know, Nelson Cox. He's a total computer nerd and he'd help you. I have calculus with him, and he's always super nice. Just a little awkward. I have his number. Here, it's 593-5555. It's his own line. Thanks, I'll give him a call and see if he'll help. When you're done, call me back. I want to go with you. Computer modem. Hey, who's this? Is Nelson there? Ask who's calling. Hey, wait. Is this Jennifer? It's me, Nikki. Hey, are you safe? The whole town's out looking for you. Things are so crazy right now. I bet you went from town Satanist to full-on Hellraiser. Guess my parents were right. I'm a bad influence. Is there any way we can help you? Obviously, we know you didn't burn a church. Yeah, I have some computer diskettes that I think can prove I'm innocent. Why don't you say so? Nelson's a total hacker. He can help you. We're down in his parents' basement. You can come in through the alley so no one sees you. So excited. Aiding and abetting is the shit. See you soon. Wow, he's still using 5¼ inch discs. What century is he from? Yeah, I remember playing Oregon Trail on those discs. Oh. Sorry, but I don't speak nerd. Could I have that in English? Yeah, so the disc is like single-sided and pretty old. Like, he probably isn't even good with computers. Wouldn't know an autoexec.bat from a config.sys. Nelson, what you're getting at is... Oh yeah, whatever's on this disk should be really easy to hack. I'm just going to... Oh, that's weird. Let me load Norton Utilities. Huh. Looks like it's all encrypted. There's an executable, though. Let's try that. I hope it doesn't give me a virus, right? What is that? That's weird. What's this Bible man up to? Is it asking for a password? Not exactly. It looks like a puzzle lock or something. Let's quit this and let me assemble this. Looks like it makes some kind of one-time pad thingy. What does that mean? It means if we don't unlock it, there's no way to know what's on the disk. I thought you said there wasn't a password. Not a word. Let's start it again. See, we need to fit the right pieces in, and then I think it will crack it. Is that a Bible verse? I don't know. I've never been inside a church. Sorry, don't look at me. I can barely remember the mass responses. Wish I had paid attention at St. Mary's. I'm sorry, Jennifer. We're never going to be able to crack this. I think I know this one. May I try? Holy cow, how'd you did that? I missed out on the puzzle, so... Now I feel bad, like I should play this again. How'd you do that? Hey, Jennifer, nice job. Oh my god, you're so fucking cool. You're like literally the best Satanist arsonist I've ever met. Look at these numbers. I think they're like payments. What are those on the side? What they are? See how they're in pairs? They're bank accounts. Right, there's so many. Haven't you ever watched Miami Vice? If so, he doesn't get flagged by the feds. It's so he doesn't get flagged by the feds. Wow, this is like the real thing. Here, I'll print them out. All you need to do is give this to Tina and she'll have enough to bust him. Here, you can use this phone. What's that thing on it? It's a gold box. Don't worry, I'll make it so your call can't be traced. Special Agent in charge, Tina Lopez. I have some important information for you. Can you meet me in person? Who is this? Someone who's being framed and needs help. I had a feeling it was you, Jennifer. I don't know what Bobby told you, but you're too late. The operation is wrapping up. And just so you know, the cops aren't buying that Bobby burned down the church. They're still looking for you. But I have what you told Patch to find. I have hard evidence. Really? And the evidence you have will absolutely prove that you didn't burn down that church? Yeah, that's what I thought. Listen, Chica, the people in your town are too bass-ackwards to care what proof you have about Cook. He's got them wrapped around his little finger. Why do you think they swallowed what he said about you being some devil worshiper? There's no way I can bust him. But I have account numbers, lists of payments, receipts for weird chemicals, all kinds of stuff. You don't get it, do you? This isn't a joke. It's not like some little fairy tale. You want a piece of advice, Chica? Take your mattress money and get the hell out of town. They're never going to let you clear your name, so you might as well start somewhere new. Take your mother, your whole family, and just go. Know what I'm saying? You'll never find justice here. I'm sorry. Bye. What? Isn't it obvious? She's not going to help. Sorry, Jennifer. What are you going to do? He just seems to think I'm Donald Trump and just buy myself a ticket out of town. I know someone who can help you start a new life down in California, but it's pretty expensive. Like, how much? Not sure. For Jennifer and her brother and mom, probably like $10,000. Ooh, $10,000 in the 80s. Eey. I have almost $3,000 saved up. You can have it, Jennifer. What? That's a lot of money. I've just been saving it to, well, Nelson and I were going to run away together to Portland. Sorry, Nelson. I just feel like she needs... It's okay, we'll save up again. You can have mine, too. I have, yep, $2,307. It's yours. Wow! Nelson, you're so sexy right now. Sorry. You know what? You can have what I've saved, but it's only like $200. Do you think you could come up with the rest? I'm sorry, but there's no way. I literally have like $2 in my pocket, and that's it. That's it. Remember when you told me about that your dad hid money at the Arcadia farm? You were going to surprise your family, remember? Yeah! How could I be so stupid? Yes, it's probably more than enough to pay for a new life. Thanks, guys. But you don't have to give me your savings. This is awesome. Good luck. Look, there's a swing on that tree. I bet it's under there. It's so hard. How are you going to dig it up? Did you forget a shovel? Who are you? We didn't see you there. We were just leaving. You look familiar. Yes, I saw you on the tube tonight. Didn't think I'd find you in my backyard, though. I think you're mistaken, man. We were just going. Sorry to bother you. Don't be silly, girl. You two are no bother. I just wonder why your dad didn't bring you by earlier, Jennifer. You my dad? Of course. I saw Eddie around here just last week. I was wondering why he didn't come by for supper today. He even made his favorite grilled cheese sandwiches, just like when he was little. Well, when my granddaughter Gloria was here yesterday. At least she still remembers to come. I hope they marry someday. What a couple they'd be. That'll take a miracle, what with her dad's plans, you know. I just can't stand the thought of her with David. Something's just not right with that boy. Are you talking about Gloria Cook? I mean Gloria Radia. She won't be Gloria Cook if I have my say. That reminds me, I need to ask Gloria to come get me a new Sears catalog. There's something wrong with mine. Yours all cattywampus. As if... Ma'am, are you okay? Is there anyone here to help you? Of course, I have Diana and her boy Eddie, and, well, Gloria and Agnes and Dorothy, and, well... Now, isn't that odd? I can't remember his name. Where'd that husband of mine go? Have you seen him? Ma'am, may we please borrow a shovel? My dad buried something under this tree and said I could have it. Shovel? Look at my hands. Do I look like I know where a shovel is? Perish the thought. Oh, keep your shirt on. I'm only joking. There's one right on the other side of the tree. Eddie Dunn used it the other day. Said he was burying a piece of treasure for his daughter right under this swing. Said she'd be coming for it someday. Hey, if you see Eddie, let him know I'll be making grilled cheese again tomorrow, okay? I'm going back inside. It's colder than a witch's tit out here. That was weird, but she's right. There's an old shovel right here. Let's start digging. It's a cassette tape. Oh, and a note. What does it say? Dear Jenny, David Cook is a bad man, but he'll pay good money for this tape. Be careful. Love, Dad. Yeah, it says we can blackmail Pastor Cook with this tape. God damn it, Dad. Why didn't you just bury cash like a normal person? Be careful. Wait. Do you get it, Jennifer? This must have been what those friends of your dad were talking about. The evidence your dad had against David. We need to hear what's on that tape. Of course, but Patch's car just has an 8-track. We need to find a cassette player. Of course we do. I know where there's a tape player we can use without anyone knowing. Practice room at school. Still in the middle of the night. We can sneak in, listen to it, and then figure out how to get David to pay. Let's go. There's a kerosene heater in the Bible study room. Just start the fire from there and no one will think twice. If you want to make sure the church is empty first, it'll cost extra. Fuck no. You're already costing me an arm and a leg. The insurance money will barely be worth it. You understand that it's half up front, half after. And if you don't get me the other half... Don't you threaten me, Jerry. I own half the cops in this town. I can have you erased and no one will look twice. I wasn't threatening you, sir, but do we have a deal? You'll get paid. Don't chicken out or you'll be in the next fire. Wow. Your dad was right. This tape should bring him down hard. What do you think? What should we do next? Maybe we should give it to the local news. The same ones that are right now running a free telethon to build his next church. I'm wondering if maybe that Tina Lopez woman would be willing to listen to it. Maybe we could still save Ryan's family. Yeah. Didn't sound like she could do anything because no jury will convict him here, but I bet the insurance company would come after him if they had that tape. That's why he'll pay for it. But there's a phone book. Let's give him a call and see if he'll meet us at the graveyard next door. Oh wait, Nelson thought we'd need this to keep us tracing the call. Good luck. Praise the Lord, this is Pastor Cook. Listen, you fucking asshole, I have proof that you burned down your last church. If you don't want me to give it to the insurance company, it'll cost you. It isn't Jennifer Kraft, the sweet little wayward lamb. I've been praying and praying and praying for you, and I just want to know I forgive you. Oh, must have been so hard losing your daddy. I'm sure there'll be a wonderful preacher in prison that can help you. I have a tape of you telling someone named Jerry to burn down your church. We'll be at the graveyard at 5 a.m. and bring 10,000. I don't have that kind of money. I'm just a very poor preacher in a small town. Now, if you're needing a little bit of money just for food or whatnot, I mean, maybe I could scrape together, say, 1,000. Obviously, your little story about a fire is just complete nonsense, and no one will ever believe you. I just don't want to see you starve, little girl. How about your little crystal meth ring? What you did to my dad? Everything. Don't try and lowball me or I'm taking you down. Oh my, what lies the devil's faithful tell? You know, Miss Kraft, people don't normally threaten a man of God. It's considered very shameful, but I guess some people just know not what they do, Suppose you'll have to see if anyone comes to your little graveyard stunt. Just don't forget, little girl. Wherever you think you can hide, God is watching you. How did it go? Why do you look so pale? He's a really scary dude. I wish we didn't have to meet him, but it sounded like he'd probably come. Great. Hey, while you were talking to him, I had an idea. What if we took one of those microphones and a 4-track recorder with us to the graveyard? Look, this cable's got to be like 20 feet long and it'll be dark so we won't see it. I'll just hide it around a corner or something and press record when you talk to him. Now that will get Tina on our side. Angela, what would I do without you? Promise we stay best friends even once I'm in California. Oh, yes we will. Best friends forever. Okay, let's move this stuff over there and get ready. Can't let him see me or any of it. Be careful, this guy is seriously dangerous. Yeah, I'm a little nervous that he's going to be ready to take me out. Don't forget to hit record. I'm here recording YouTube videos and I forget to hit record. Well, if it isn't Ben's own little Satanist, here to blackmail the only decent man in this town. I have your tape here, but first I want to know, why did you ruin my life, Pastor Cook? I didn't ruin your life, Jennifer. If you want someone to blame, blame your mother. Of course, you're too blind with rage and filth to see it, but it's true. I'm a decent man. It wasn't my fault your mother didn't care for godliness. No, she was always drawn to the dark side, drawn to people like your father. Did she ever tell you what happened that night? When Eddie died? Father was a good man, unlike you. Think you know everything, don't you, Jennifer? She was sleeping with that Indian fellow Bobby. Calls himself Patch now. Think I'm such a bad guy, but what you don't know is that I tried to save their marriage. Told your dad right to his face that his wife was cheating on him and the whole town was laughing while she cuckolded him. Okay. You have seen the look of pain and shock on his face when I told him he was a loser. I'll keep that memory with me forever. Didn't know any of that, did you? Your poor old dad was so cut up about it that he sped off into the woods where he, well, you know, died. Life is messy, good people make mistakes and ask for forgiveness. You talk a lot about my parents, what my parents did wrong. What did you need to be forgiven for? I ask Jesus for forgiveness every night. Thanks to the Lord, I have a clear conscience. I know my God loves me because I have accepted him as my Savior. No matter what I've done, no matter how wrong, no matter how evil I've been, I will go to my grave knowing I'm headed to heaven. I want to know something. How do I know that you didn't make any copies? You're not just buying the tape. You give me that money and I'll leave Oregon forever. You'll never have to hear from me again. You'll expect me to believe that? No, I didn't become the man I am today by taking people's word for things. No, sir, my dad, you know, he used to tell me you can't trust anyone. He didn't trust my ma, didn't trust the police, didn't even trust me, and he was right to not trust us. We all stole from him, lied about him, told the police all kinds of bad things about him and my sister. They took him away because my ma wouldn't keep her damn mouth shut. Truth was that he was just trying to protect us, toughen us up for the world. Yeah, he went too far sometimes. One time he went way too far. Hit my sister so hard she was never the same. She's still shitting herself in the Oregon State Hospital. How did it help anything to take him away? Guilt was all too much for my ma. She drank herself to death that year. Wow. This isn't the Cook family you've heard of. That's because my uncle Benjamin Cook took me in and raised me as his own. I never forget what my dad taught me. You can never trust anyone, not even a pastor. Hey, looky here. Feeling dumb, aren't you? You thought you'd really pull this off? Here, have it. No, seriously, take it. Monopoly money, I should have figured. That look on your face, I just love it. The look of a loser. You know what? You look just like your dad when I told him about marrying Patch. Did you know I broke the news about Eddie's death to Mary? Oh yes, she wore that same look you have now. Just wish I could have told her that it was me that cut the brakes on Eddie's car. Oh, I could pretend that I didn't have a choice. Eddie told me he had proof that I had hired Jerry to burn down my church, just like Jerry burned down the new one on Saturday. Dad always was so bold and stupid, said to leave Mary alone or he would turn me in. Truth is, I didn't need an excuse to kill him. I was ready to put him 6 feet under from the day Mary chose him over me. And you know what the best thing is? My little crystal meth arrangement with Triple Neck is going to make me the richest goddamn son of a bitch in all of Oregon. Every day I'm going to call her up so she can hear the voice of the man who killed her husband, send her kid to prison, and is still worshipped by all the insufferable Christian morons in this state. Now if you'll excuse me, I need to tell Chief Armstrong just where that nasty little Satanist he's looking for is hiding. Hey David. What? Who are... Quick, grab the tape! Yes, grab it. Give me that! Run, Jennifer, run! Oh. Oh, this is bad. Can we lock the door? I don't think we can. There's no way out. We're dead. Jennifer? Angela? Oh, Mr. Horn, we're running from somebody. Come on, get in here. Alright, he's gone, Jennifer. I know you didn't do it, but your mother is worried sick. I'm going to call her right now. Wait, use the gold box we got from a friend. It'll make the call safer. Okay, listen, Jennifer, we want to help you, but you've got to tell us what's going on, and I mean the truth. Here, I'm going to put your mom on the speakerphone. Boy, Mr. Horn, you're in for a hell of a story. Before I came to your school from the bank, I checked the account numbers and names from the disk. You were right, Jennifer. They are all tied to David. He's been laundering drug money for years. Oh, nice! Yeah, the phone's ready. It's set to speakerphone like you asked. Go ahead and call her. Good luck. Sure she knows that we have tapes for everything. Told you, the ship has sailed. Whatever proof you have, it doesn't matter. Even if it's airtight, the case will go to jury and he'll get off scot-free. Oh, Jennifer, why didn't you just do what I suggested? Did you know that if you recorded him without his permission, you committed a crime? And guess what? Oregon law means that no jury will hear a second of those tapes. It doesn't matter if he admitted to killing Jimmy Hoffa. It's on tape without consent. He'll get thrown out, guaranteed. You understand? Everyone in this town thinks Cook is a saint, and you're a Satanist. Without the town on your side, the case won't have a chance, and you'll go to jail. Excuse me? Who's this? I'm Mary Kraft, Jennifer's mom. Why are you on this call? I've got to go. No, wait. If the town wasn't on his side, but knew that Jennifer was telling the truth, then the jury would convict him, right? Did you not hear me? The tapes will not be admitted as evidence. Joey, doesn't the whole town come out to the Halloween Battle of the Bands? Uh-huh, and all the local news outfits, too. Who's speaking now? Listen, Tina, if I can guarantee that the whole town will be on Jennifer's side, will you bring the case against David? Hello? The whole town? Whole town. If you can really pull that off, then I'm in, but it better stick. It will. Who's that? Okay, we need you to be here at 8 p.m. sharp, and we need one favor, a big one. You gotta be kidding, what is it? We need you to get Ryan out of juvie before 8 so he can help us. No manches. What are you planning, Mrs. Kraft? Serious, Tina. Let's take David Cook down, please, for me, for my husband, for Dirty, for Patch, for the Allens, for this whole fucking town. Please. Alright, I'll pull some strings to get Ryan out, and I'll be there at 8 p.m. Mary? Yes? If I can hope whatever you have planned works. I see what she has planned. Me too. Nice, let's hear it for Boys for Boys, fronted by Lava Bears quarterback, our very own Mark Phillips. Now, next up, what's that? Really? Apparently there's been a little change in tonight's program. Yeah, okay, go ahead. Thanks. Can you give a big hand to Principal Wilson? Great. Yeah, hello everybody. We have a very, very special surprise tonight. It's been a last-minute secretly mystery band that... I'm not sure that's... Oh no, we cleared it. You go check. Yeah, go check. Alright, without further ado, I'm happy to give the stage to Hellfire. Nice. Oh yeah. Hell yeah, let it rip. Nice. And those deaths are beat up. Yep, hit play. So I'm supposed to click to get it to progress, but I don't know if that makes the music stop, and I don't want it to stop. It was me that cut the brakes on Eddie's car. Oh, I could pretend that I didn't have a choice. Eddie told me that he had proof that I hired Jerry to burn down my church, just like Jerry burned the new one on Saturday. Yeah, always so bold and stupid, said to leave Mary alone or he would turn me in. The truth is, I didn't need an excuse to kill him. I was ready to put him 6 feet under from the day Mary chose him over me. Yep. Just play it all. Him insulting all the Christians in town, telling he's bought off the police and he's gonna be rich. Turn that off! Turn it off! Is that you on the tape, David? Of course not. Give me that mic. Chief Armstrong, please restrain that man. Listen, everybody, you know me. I'm pastor. I married many of you, baptized your kids, helped you through your problems for years. Let me tell you what just happened. That girl right there, she's the one. She's the Satanist I warned you about. When I warned you about her, what did she do? Burn down my church, our church. Now she's trying to ruin me in front of all of you. Don't you remember what I warned you about? How heavy metal musicians manipulate people with their tapes and editing? That's what she's done. She must have taken a bunch of words I said and jumbled them together like a ransom note. Listen, you know me. All of you can vouch for me. I ask, can any of you stand up for that cruel-hearted soul there, that arsonist, that slanderer, that Satanist? Not a one, Jennifer. They all know that. I'll stand up for her. She's a good kid, and you set her up. You know damn well she's not a Satanist and would never burn down your church. Nice. What? Oh, you clearly have been drinking. She's a drunk, everyone. I'll stand up for her. You know Jennifer wasn't a Satanist. You even joked about it this weekend. How dare you? Remember the words, thou shalt honor thy father. It's a little too late for that now. Don't quote the Bible to me. You were never a father to me. I want nothing to do with you. Ooh. David, I'm divorcing you. Ouch. Gloria, you wouldn't dare. I'll stand up for Jennifer. Jennifer's a good person. I've known her since we were little kids. She was at my party when the fire happened. Ah, finally! Someone! No, you're mistaken. Your party was stopped by the cops. She must have done it then. Stand up for her. Jennifer's an amazing soul. She went home after the party. Ah, that was a good choice. She's corrupted the youth of this town. They think only of her as a child, not the witch she's become. Stand up for her. I didn't know her as a child, but I can tell you she's an honest and kind young woman. Stand up for her. She knows her Bible verses better than I know phone frequencies. Stand up for Jennifer. Stand up for her. Jennifer's a great kid, and I've seen the evidence, receipts, computer files, audio tapes. David is guilty as sin. You're saying that because you're with her whore of a mother, Mary. What did you just call Mrs. Kraft? I'm just flustered. She's my daughter, and she's always been a good Christian girl. I love her more than life itself. And as for you, David... Mary, your daughter is sinned against. As for you, Pastor Cook, go to hell. Chief Armstrong, didn't you say you saw Jennifer at the church with your own 2 eyes? Dennis? You're on your own, David. Not my problem. Yeah. What? What? It was you, Jennifer. It was you who did this to me. It was you. What do you have to say for yourself, spawn of Satan? Back to the humor. The words of the famous detective John McClane, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, have fun in prison. David Cook, I place you under arrest for the murder of Eddie Kraft, arson fraud, drug trafficking, and a crapload more I don't have time to list. Let's go, punk. You did it, Jennifer. It's amazing how an arch-villain can bring a whole town together like that, isn't it? Thanks for trusting me, Mom. You deserve my trust. Guess who's driving tonight? Here's the keys. Let's go home. Nice. Nice. Happy ending. I feel bad I didn't do it with the puzzles now. I wasn't sure what to do, so I just picked the visual novel, which was still really good. And for a Merry Christmas, thanks so much for having this party. New house is amazing. Merry Christmas, Jen. Look, I have a present for you. Finally finished mixing the demo tape. I finished the cover art. See, that's the three of you with wings flying over Bend. All we have to do is find a label and we'll be seeing Hellfire on MTV. Wow, I can't read. Hey, want a burrito? I'll have another one. I mean, they're from Rolaine's. Totally delish. Totally. Oh, and Jen, my mom made this ceramic vase for you. My parents are in Salem working on medical legalization, but they wanted you to know they said Merry Christmas, and as always, thanks. No problem. Merry Christmas, Jennifer. You look great. In your new home, your mom has such great taste. Merry Christmas. Look, Pastor Gloria is wearing the pin you got her. Jennifer, thanks again for leading the Bible study this weekend. You really have a remarkable understanding of it. Yeah, she's a natural. Just one of Jennifer's many amazing qualities. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow at the Chutes Brewery. Got something special planned. Didn't I blow you off? Been planning this all week long, and I know it involves a ridiculous number of balloons. You know, one time a boy brought me a balloon. He said he made it himself. Kept that yarn going a spell, but the truth was it was an old enema bag he swiped off a nurse. I didn't have the heart to tell him I knew, but let's just say I didn't much care to display that around my house. Maggie, you're truly a font of wonderful stories. Thank you, Gloria. You know, it took me a while to get used to this lady pastor thing, but I'm getting it now. Jesus was never one to discriminate, and the whole world would be well off following his example. Oh, I don't want to forget. Merry Christmas, Jennifer. There she is, Special Agent Jennifer. We were just talking about you. All good things, of course. Merry Christmas, Chica. Merry Christmas, Jenny. You and your family have really done an amazing job decorating your new house. Made really good use of the reward money, that's for sure. Still have some left over, right? God, I hope so. Sure she does. She's a smart cookie just like her dad. Speaking of which, I wanted to give you something else. See, that's us back in Nam. See what he's holding? It's a picture of you. Just thought you might like the way no matter how far the distance or the long the time, he's always with you. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Jenny. Hell of a house and hell of a party. I was just getting acquainted with Nikki and Nelson. Right, interesting folks they are. They're just telling me I should buy some Microshaft stores or something. Microshaft. Stocks. Microsoft stocks. Yeah, I'm going to look into that. Merry Christmas, Jen. You know, this house really makes me think what a difference it makes where you live. Since Nelson and I moved into the apartment together, I honestly don't even miss Portland. I know, but this weird little town has grown on me. Hey Jen, Nikki and I, you know, we made some strong investments and they did well, so we're talking and bought you a computer. We know you could afford one now, but Nelson wanted to make sure of it. Make sure it's a 386 with an 80 megabyte hard drive and an SVGA monitor. Even has a 9600 baud modem so you can you know, dial into Nan's freaky wares board. We're Cysops there. Wow, the 80s, man. He's saying it's a good one and that you should, like, call us with it. Don't worry, we'll help you. Merry Christmas. Yeah, wow. An 80 megabyte hard drive. Ooh. My god, look at you. Look at you. You're so beautiful, like a radiant Christmas spirit. Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Jennifer. Have you seen my new boyfriend around here? Have you checked his crib? 1 year younger, Julie. I'm just teasing. Tom is such a nice guy. Seriously, like, nice catch, Kelly. Thanks. Is it enough to make you want to date, Julie? Why would I tie myself down with a guy? I mean, I already feel like I'm in a long-distance relationship with Alpha 1. That's the alien she thinks she met through the comets or something. Don't knock it until you spock it. Wow! See what I did there? You're such a clown, I love you. Hey Jennifer, you look happy. You know, I'm pretty sure it's against the rules to have a Christmas party that's not awkward, but I swear your friends seem to be having a great time. Two things really turned out to be a Christmas miracle, didn't they? Between the house, Jesse getting healthy, and you being able to go to college, everything is looking better. Did you know that the brownies Ryan brought have a not for kids sign on them? They have some kind of flavor I just can't place. It's not vanilla, maybe rosemary? Sage? I have my suspicions, but they are like really tasty. I mean like really, really. I think we've maybe had one too many of those because now I'm craving something salty. We need to find like a burrito or something. This is why we are engaged, Joey. We are so on the same wavelength, the burrito wavelength. Such a delicious wavelength. For Merry Christmas. Oh man, that's funny. Merry Christmas, Jen. You look amazing. And you're wearing your favorite shirt. I love it. Angela, have you decided what you're going to study at U of O? I think maybe journalism. I feel like the world could use some better news, you know? Totally. And better cartoons, too. You know, I'm glad you got your reward money, too, because, like, Jenny would be really sad if you didn't go with her to Eugene. Well, I've always told her we're best friends forever. Jesse, how's it going with chemotherapy? Oh, God. A little harsh, but it seems to be working. They say that the cancer is looking like it's gone. Wonderful. Wow, truly awesome. Thanks. By the way, I decided that my calling's to eat snacks, watch cartoons, and draw. You sure that's a good idea? Why wouldn't it be? Well, I've never known anyone who likes snack food, cartoons, or drawing more than you. What could they really teach you? Probably right. I mean, you are going to college after all. Going to be even with my best friend. Yep, this girl right here. Saved your family, your friends, and the whole town. I love you, Jennifer. You rock. You win. Congratulations. Thank you. Well, that was awesome, Mama Make Games. I'm really disappointed in myself for not clicking on the puzzle one now. Composed and performed by Madam X. It was fantastic, too. Aww. Thanks for playing. It was wonderful. Now I'm really sad I didn't pick with the puzzles, but that's okay. Go check it out on Steam. I'll put a link in the description to both the game and Mama Makes Games on Instagram. Hopefully she comes up with something else. I mean, that was awesome. I'd love to see more. I'm gonna have to play through it now with the puzzles. I just did visual novel. I was put on the spot and pressured and I didn't know what to do. And as usual, I go for the wrong thing. But anyway, it's fantastic. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you can see whenever I post anything new. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Catch you all on the next one. Bye!